Welcome back. So, I seen the most laziest fucking thing in the world yesterday. I'm sitting out front of my house, sitting in front of the little church thing where, I do a salute, the little white building, whatever. And I'm just looking at the skylines, beautiful night, so fucking nice out yesterday. So I'm chilling. Well, it wasn't the night, it was right before the nighttime. And I see a guy coming next to my building, and he's sweeping. And I'm like, yes, good. Some asshole just let off a bunch of leaves, and that shit blew all the way down the block. And that's just so irritating, you know what I'm saying? I remember when I thought it was because of just people, not working there, you know? But I realized, because I came home one day and seen the guy fucking blowing his whole yard with a leaf blower all to the front of his house, and then blew it all into the street and walked inside. I said, holy shit. This world is, and that's when I made a video of, now I understand why a lot of people have problems, because other people put their problems on other people. Because they're lazy. They don't just want to pick the fucking shit up. They forgot what being a man is. They forgot why they even have a yard. The whole point of it. To stay busy. You have your garden. That's your property. That's your castle. And if you're too lazy to clean up your own castle and spew your trash into the streets and lawns of other people's castles, that's just, you're not a good king. Anyway, so I see this guy, and as he pretends he's gonna sweep the floor, this guy takes out the fucking leaf blower. I said, motherfucker, where's everybody getting these leaf blowers from? Are they giving it to them, or are these niggas buying it on a sale or something? Because I'm about to go, and if they ain't gonna complain about them using it, I mean, I technically don't need it, but it would just be delightful to really make my block, like super spotless and shit. Like, that'd be crazy. Then I could say I'm fucking, I don't know, somebody special. Anyway, so as I'm watching this guy take the leaf blower out, he starts blowing it, and he goes to the curb, he blows the leaves off the curb, and he blows it into the street, and then he blows it more into the street, and then he blows it towards the sewer grate on the other side of the street, doesn't clean it up. And I'm looking at this guy like, what? Alright, I guess you're gonna blow the leaves from one side of the street to the other. You got a leaf blower. I mean, you can do more. You can get shit done faster, I ain't gotta use a broom, so I would just, pick it up as I go. But with a leaf blower, you move the whole section. So then I see him go a little bit like up towards like the side block of my block where the car is at, and he blows under the car. Then he goes across the street and just leaves the rest of the shit and walks away. Doesn't pick anything up. Picked up like a piece of paper or some shit. And I was looking at this guy like, what the fuck, bro? I'm like, this fucking reality is crazy sometimes. I'm glad my father taught me to actually enjoy the reality and level you're on, because then that's your life. Working and doing things it's important to you, Watch this guy and many of these other fucking jabronis out here just bullshit. You know what I mean? I get it. They be doing good though. Like, it's way better than it was. You know what I'm saying? Not getting paid a lot of money anyway. But it's like, where's the pride? Where's the... There's something that's got to come out of this. I think that's why motherfuckers hate me. People think I probably show off and want to work hard. You gonna be the king of the weebus. It's more of, I actually understand and use the work for my benefit, you know? I've always hated working and always will hate working, even though I finally have overcame the boyish thoughts of, man, I shouldn't have to. No, you're gonna, you know? Even if you see other people that don't have to, you do. You know what I'm saying? And you better understand why the Lord wants you to understand that. And I did. It kept me healthy. For one, all work is exercise. You know, even a desk job. You know, you're moving your body around, you're thinking. It's exercise. It's, you know, something to do with this fucking boring ass life. Like, when I go to work, one, it's something to do. No matter what job you have, it's something to do besides sit home and do nothing. You know what I'm saying? And not work out. Then you meet people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Then, like, you know, being a man, and or if it ain't being a man for yourself, sound the horns. You know? You ain't just fighting yourself, see how much you could do, see your limit. What the fucking happened to competition days? What happened when men used to compete? You know what I'm saying? And not hate each other, sabotage each other. It's fucking pathetic. I'm sure the real world's out there somewhere. Wish I could be a part of it. You know? Small group of fucking people that actually just want to live, not be liars. Be held accountable. You know? If you fucked up, you fucked up. What are you gonna do afterwards? Because that's how you get forgiveness. That worldly forgiveness shit don't mean nothing. What do you do for forgiveness? It's the same thing as love. These two words are the most powerful weapons against people. I love you. I love you. No, you're saying words. What the fuck did you do? What do you do? Do you show that you love? Or do you just show that you're just doing things? You know? It's a fucking joke. People don't love their job. People don't love their fucking friends. People don't love their lovers. People don't love their life. People don't... And I'm like, yo, I feel like fucking, Principal Clark. I'm like, yo, just jump. Just jump. I don't actually want you to jump, you know. I want you to come down off the roof, off the drugs, the lie, the fake ass whatever, and come back to reality, you know? Like he was telling that kid on the roof, you smoke crack, don't you? All you're doing is causing yourself a slow death. All lying does is causes you not to live real life. So that means you're living a dead life. wearing a mask and pretending to be something you're not, you're living a fake life. So that means it's not real. It's dead. Does no one understand we live in the valley of the shadow of death? Because the world's a fucking stage and everybody's a lying ass nigga in it? Not everybody. You know? Not everybody. A lot of people are still good. A lot of people don't even, I don't even know. Maybe. But it's really getting strange for me, you know? Maybe it's because I'm alone, can't find the right people. But it's just fucking, like, observing life as long as I did and just really watching and then taking the time to say, well, I'm going to do these things even though I don't have fucking people. You know, most of you fucking people only have a good job because you knew where to get you a wife. You knew where to make your friends and your family happy. You didn't do it because you fucking wanted to do it, though. You did it because everybody else was doing it. You did it because you were scared not to. You didn't do it because that's what you wanted. You did the right thing. Shit. But that's why you don't really enjoy the shit you have. That's why everybody's so fucking sad now. I see it in people's face. They don't even know what they're living for. And they have the things. I watch people every day. You know, on both sides. I see yin and yang every day. I see all the people that have all the things. Not all the things, but the things. And then I see the non-havers, the haves and the have-nots. And you have motherfuckers be complaining and complaining and complaining. You know, the have-nots, we complain a lot too, though. We complain about the shit you got and we don't. Because people stole it from us or, we fucked our lives up. I won't say all the have-nots we're down here because we don't deserve to be. But it's so fucking sad sometimes. I feel like a rich person. You know how, like, rich people, we know they look down on us, the middle class and they fuck peasants. And it's not even like they hate you. No, they know you're not on the same level. You're not on the same class. You don't think about the same. You're still worrying about money. They're not worrying about money. They have it. And they always will. They'll always be good. You know what I'm saying? They don't talk about silly fucking things like that. They don't worry about, you know? They worry about their families and their bloodlines and their fucking reality of being able to, how can I stay in this reality? How can I be a legend? Or at least a legend to my family. Fuck the rest of these niggas. They don't need to know me. They'll be dead and gone and my family will still be here. Having a chance to, that's for the real ones. I know they gotta be out there. And I definitely understand why they're like, I don't want to be around certain people. You know? And that's not even a hate. It's like being the sun and the moon. They're on opposite sides for a reason. They do opposite things for a reason. You know? But when they work together, and everybody's in their place, doing their fucking job, things go smooth. Look how beautiful that is. You know? Just to be able to see the yin and yang, the dark, and the light, and the shadows. You ever just look at the world and the regular shit? You know? Anyway, let me stop rambling. All love, all praise to the Most High.